Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Friday. What is going on? Hopefully you're all having a great day. Hopefully you're all had a great week. The weekend is here. We are about 27 days away from opening day, folks. It is almost here. Today's the last day of February. March 1st is tomorrow. We are getting that much closer towards opening day. I know there's been some bad news around Yankee land, and it sucks, and we're gonna talk about all that. All right, we're gonna talk about all that. We're gonna talk about the pregame. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. Let's say what's up to the chat. Who do we have in the chat? We got Daniel Berry in the chat. Nosebleed section, what is up? Sean Browning, what's up? Chua, what is going on? Ken, what is up? John the Beagle Dad. Mr. Controversy, what's up, Mr. Controversy? We got the Ace Avenue building, Chia. Make sure you all subscribe to the Ace Avenue. Shout out to you. What up, Brad? How's it going? Yep, happy pizza day. Absolutely. We know it's Friday. We know what you're doing for food tonight when we start talking about food later, so I know what you're doing. We got Jacob Petruzzi in the building. What is up? What is up? What is up? What's up, guys? How we feeling? So, yeah, unfortunate news out of Yankee land. I'm sure you all seen it. Luis Hill was shut down. He's going to go in for an MRI tomorrow. Aaron Boone is saying that it is his shoulder and not his elbow, which that is good news. If it was anything to do with his elbow, that would not be a good thing. That would be a danger to him. It could be, it could very well lead to Tommy John, but as of right now, it is not the case. But at least, let's see what happens with Luis Hill. Let's see what the result is. This could open a lane for Marcus Stroman. Could it open a lane for Will Warren? He's looked good this spring, but I think that if Luis Hill is going to miss some time, I would say that that starting job in the rotation probably is going to go to Marcus Stroman. So, the Yankees held on to him, and they held on to him for good reason. Let's see, what the MRI shows tomorrow. Hopefully it's some good news. Let's just hope that he is able to come back for opening day. He's able to make the rotation. If not, again, it is an open lane for Marcus Stroman. And the other injury, folks, is JT Brubaker. He fractured 3 ribs trying to get out of the way of a comeback pitch earlier in camp. And Aaron Boone said it's going to cost him some time. So he's going to miss some time. How much time, I don't know. But he is going to miss some time. I'm not too concerned about Brubaker just because, he missed all of last year too for the most part. So we haven't really seen too much of him. We haven't seen too much of Scott Efros. So it's these injuries are bad news. It's not great, and when you look at other teams, Nick Madrigal, who the Mets traded for from the Cubs, he's out for the rest of the season with a shoulder injury. Matt Vierling of the Detroit Tigers, he he has he's got a rotator cuff, so he's not going to be able to start the season. He's going to miss some time. So the injury bug is everywhere. I mean, it's inevitable. It's spring training. These injuries are going to go down. It happens every single season. It is frustrating, but it comes with the territory. And let's see what happens next. The big news I want to hear from is Giancarlo Stanton. I want to know. We all want to know what's going on with Giancarlo Stanton. We haven't heard anything other than he's dealing with personal issues. So let's hope that Giancarlo is doing better. At least get some news as to if he's going to miss time, not miss time. I wish we could see him for opening day. Then there was some other news today with the Yankees that they got in touch with JD Martinez. I don't know what the details were, but could the Yankees go after JD Martinez? Yeah, there is a possibility there. It's he could fill in that DH role. I still say, you sign JD Martinez to a 1-year deal with incentives, is what I would say. But we'll see. I personally don't see the Yankees spending any more money. I don't see them acquiring any other players at this point. But you never know what the Yankees are going to do. And I see a few other folks in the chat. I see who do we got? We got Steve Legend. Max is in the channel. What up, man? We got Sunil, Sean Browning. We got Clint in the chat. Shout out to all of you. So thanks for tuning in. But yeah, Steve, that's what I was saying. The Yankees are going to probably have to keep Stroman. I mean, it's a good thing, right? The only way I would have traded Marcus Stroman is if it made sense. But Brian Cashman did say that they plan on keeping him for now, and there could be an opportunity for him if there is one, right? Some way, somehow, there could be an opportunity for him. And sure enough, let's see what the severity of Luis Hill's injury is, and if he's going to miss some time. Marcus Stroman could easily fill in that fourth hole or fifth hole, right? So, we'll see what happens. What's up, Jacob? How's it going? Clint, it's not that nobody wants Stroman. I mean, I don't think they would mind having Stroman. I don't think they want that contract. And the Yankees have said that they are willing to eat his contract if they're able to trade him. So, I'm sure some team can use him. If the Yankees were looking to trade him to the Mets, the Mets are down 2 starters. So, we don't, that there could be a possibility there. But as of right now, depending if Luis Hill is going to miss time, Stroman's going to be the guy that gets plugged into the lineup at this point. I think he's going to be that guy. So, we'll just have to wait and see. But the good news is that Garrett Cole, our ace, is going to make his debut today. He is going to be starting. I can't wait to see him. Go out there and perform. Let's see how he does today. And then the captain, Aaron Judge, is going to start in tomorrow's game. And Max Fried is going to make his debut for the Yankees on Monday against the Pirates. I'm excited to see these guys make their way into the lineup or into the rotation and get and start some games. So slowly but surely ramping up. So let's see what happens in tonight's game. Let's see what happens in tomorrow's game when Judge makes his debut, and then Monday again, Max Fried making his debut in Yankee in a Yankee uniform. Let's see what he does in his first outing. So I'm excited to see it. Yeah, Jay Snow. I mean, I'm not really that interested in Beatty anyway. I mean but that's just me. So yeah, in honor of Gene Hackman, they need to play like no tomorrow for sure. DJ LeMahieu, yeah, I mean, I think he's getting his reps in. I'm sure at some point he's going to start. I don't know. I don't know when. The Yankees haven't really announced anything. I haven't seen them announce anything. But again, we'll just have to wait and see. DJ is definitely going to get some playing time, but I still say that third base job, it needs to go to Peraza, and I hope it does go to Peraza. He's definitely deserving of it, because if it doesn't go to him, they're going to have to let him go. He's out of options. They can't send him back down to the minors. So, I feel like this is it for Oswald Peraza. DJ is either tomorrow, March 3rd. Oh, okay. So got it. So tomorrow, March 3rd. Okay, I wasn't sure. I didn't see anything about DJ, but thank you, Max, for that. I wasn't sure when he was going to make his debut, but at some point we were going to see him, whether it was this weekend or next week. I mean, it was or the week after, he was going to make his debut. So he is going to get some playing time. After all, he is playing for a position, but again, I think that position needs to go to Oswald Peraza. That's my take on it. Yeah, nosebleed. I mean, that's the certain outfielder who cannot catch fly balls. Jeez, I wonder who you're talking about there, man. I wonder who you're talking about. It's not. It's not Cody Bellinger, right? It's not Cody Bellinger. I'm just making sure. It's not Aaron Judge. Oh wait, he hasn't played yet. So who's the name? Who's the name? Nah, I'm just kidding. We all know who the name is. And yes, that name is Jason Dominguez. We've been hearing a little bit about him over the last couple of days. Ronnie, I'm smart with the hat and without the hat. So you, on the other hand, I got to question you. But anyway, Dominguez, let's talk about him for a minute. Now, I know it's spring training. I know some fans are freaking out, right? And I'll ask this question here, and I want to see everybody's responses. Who is concerned for Jason Dominguez playing left field going into the regular season? Let me know in the chat. Let's talk about it. All right. Yesterday's game, there was a ball that was hit to him. It wasn't caught. It went off his glove. I felt like it was a ball that he should have caught. Again, I know the ball comes at a different direction when you're in left field. I get that, and it's not a position that he's used to. And we all want to see him out there and play. We want to see him. We want to see him start. But let me know, folks. How are you all feeling right now? Are you all concerned? Do you think he can make his adjustments during spring training and go in with that confidence going into the regular season? What are we thinking? So let me know in the comments. I'll pull them up slowly but surely. And 1 to 10, you're at a 5 right now. It's still early for sure, Max. I understand. Nosebleed saying he's concerned, but he needs to learn it, no doubt. Let's see, Sean Browning, you're saying he probably needs to go to center and belly left field. Listen, if it becomes a big problem during the regular season, Aaron Boone could very well make that switch. He could. So I don't be surprised. A little concerned, rather see him in center, put Bellinger in left. A lot of folks have that same sentiment for sure. To me, if Dominguez is bad as ready, but his fielding is shoddy in the outfield, then it wouldn't make sense to give him the DH starting role. Yeah, but if you're going to full time though, Sunil, I mean, I don't want to put the guy in the DH role full time. You don't want to completely take him out of the outfield either. Then that's really going to destroy his confidence. I mean, do we want that for Dominguez? No. A lot of us have been wanting him to play. He's finally going to get his opportunity. He needs to be in the outfield as much as possible. And if left field is his, he's got to get it down, right? Or if not, then worst case scenario, you put Bellinger in left field, you put him in center, and that'll be more of his comfortable position. And Bellinger could play anywhere in the outfield. He could play first base. So he looks bad, and if he takes horrible angles on balls, no problem, no doubt. Can't say no. The problem is that the routes he's taking to the ball. He won't learn unless he's actually in the field. This is exactly. He's got to learn. He's got to learn. You're not going to put him in a DH role full time. I got to disagree with that one. And yeah, Sean, I mean, not every player is meant to be versatile. I mean, some players are built for it, others are not. But in this day and age, it just seems like there's a lot of players now that are being built to have some versatility, right? There's some guys that play, third base, for example, but they're also able to play other positions in the infield. Same thing with the outfield, and some of those guys who play the outfield can play first base. So let's see what Dominguez does when he's looking at lights, not the sun. True. Because dealing with the sun, I mean, the sun is definitely a factor. But even during those day games when they're playing in the sun, though, Brad, plays still need to be made, man. Oh, you mean giving him reps in center field when Grisham or Bellinger are elsewhere? They could very well experience with that during spring training. But I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't. I think they're trying him out in left field, and Boone is adamant about having him learn that position and get that position down and execute. So let's see. Clint is saying this is what spring training is. Test for it all grade before the season starts. That's all it is, man. Working out the kinks, working out the mechanics. So that's what spring training comes down to. And you hope you see some progress from the players that are playing. So leash will be as long as it doesn't start costing games in regular season. This is what I'm saying. If it starts becoming a problem in the regular season, then they're gonna have to make some changes. If defense is lacking, right, by Dominguez in left field, they're gonna have to make changes, right? The theme of the offseason for the Yankees was defense, right? They needed to absolutely improve on the defense, and that's exactly what they did in this offseason. That was the goal. So Dominguez may end up not being suited in left field. It'll be Bellinger or Grisham out there. And that's what may end up happening. If it starts costing the Yankees games in during the regular season because Dominguez is not able to make the plays that he should be making, then they could make that switch. So, like I said, with the sun, I mean, during the regular season, the sun's gonna be beaming. Got to make those plays, and he better learn it now during spring training rather than try to learn it during the regular season. Yeah, this is true. He's hitting. He's showing his potential at the plate. So that's good news. That's good news. I hope that carries over it'll carry over into the regular season. Let's just see how he. Again, I keep saying it. Let's see how he does in his first full year. Did Grisham play left field at all? Maybe he can't play there either. I have never seen Grisham play left field. Has he ever played left field? I'm not sure. I could possibly look it up. I'm curious to see if he ever played left field. Which, if he did, I have a feeling he'll do well. Grisham could play center field really well. I mean, he does a good job defensively. So I'm trying to see. I'll have to look that up. 2019, he played right field with Milwaukee. So it was a while back, but it looks like but yeah, but again, I think they're going to keep with the outfield with Dominguez, Bellinger, Aaron Judge, and you're going to see Grisham play some games. You will, he'll probably fill in for, for Cody Bellinger if, Bellinger needs a day off or if he needs to play first base. So, the Yankees do have they have versatility. The question is, how is that versatility going to work out for them? I mean, there's, again, a lot of questions going into the 2025 season. So, I still feel that the pitching is going to be great, but the lineup though, how's the lineup going to do? Right. Volpe, he's a name that I keep mentioning. Anthony Volpe finally got a freaking hit yesterday. He was slumping during spring training, but now, he got his hit yesterday. Hopefully that's going to put a little bit of a motivate. It's going to be a little bit of a motivator for him, and it's going to drive him, so, we'll see what happens. And Clint, to answer your question, the outfield coach is Luis Rojas. So he is your third base and outfield coach is Luis Rojas, and I'm sure that's a name nobody wants to hear. So. What's up, Texas Buckeye? Luis Hill he got shut down. He's going to go in for an MRI. Aaron Boone said that it's his arm, not his elbow, though. So it sounds like to me they're probably some sort of tightness, but he's been shut down. So let's see what the MRI says tomorrow when he goes in for the MRI, and we'll see what happens. Not arm, sorry, shoulder. It was shoulder, not arm. But it's not his elbow, according to Aaron Boone. So that's good news. We'll just have to wait and see what happens. And I knew you were going to come in, LI, and come in and say that Will Warren is your fifth starting pitcher. Hey, I understand. Will Warren's looked good so far this spring. But don't be surprised if they give it to Stroman. That's all I'm going to tell you. But again, we have to wait and see what the results are for Luis Hill. So let's hope for the best. That's all we can do at this point. Now let's pull up the lineup today. The lineup is an interesting one, right? It's an interesting one. So Max is saying they definitely give it to Stroh. He's making $18.5 million. I mean, it does come down to, yeah, absolutely. So, but I think that they, if Luis Hill is going to miss some time, though, I think Stroman's, he'll be the one in the rotation. All right. But this is the lineup right here, folks. This is the lineup right here. So let me zoom in a little bit more so y'all could see it. So they're playing against the Toronto Blue Jays at 6:35. And leading off is Austin Wells. He'll be at the dish. Batting second, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll be playing first base. Cody Bellinger will be batting third. He'll be playing right field. Third base, Oswaldo Cabrera. He'll be batting cleanup. Batting sixth, Pablo Reyes. He'll be playing left field. Batting seventh, playing center field, Spencer Jones. Playing shortstop, hello. Batting seventh is Oswald Peraza. Batting eighth is Andrew Velasquez. He'll be playing second base. Batting ninth is Alex Jackson. He'll be DHing today. And on the mound, folks, It is Gerrit Cole, who is making his spring training debut. Folks in the chat, let me know what you think about this lineup. How do you all feel about this lineup? I'm pretty sure, this is not, it's kind of a weird lineup, right? Especially with Austin Wells batting cleanup or batting leadoff. I think that's a little weird, but they could just be experimenting. But let me know what you all are thinking about this lineup. How do you all feel about this lineup? What names are you looking forward to see? You may not like the Stroman contract there, Li, but he did. It was rather a team-friendly contract. I mean, he could have exercised his option to stay with the Cubs for $21 million. I mean, he did take it's a little bit of a discount, really. I mean, whether or not you agree or disagree, but let me know what you all think about this contract here. Yeah, Swiss Army knife pitcher for sure. Yeah, Carrasco's a wild card. You got to wonder what's going to happen with Carrasco. So JT, it's possible. It's possible. So the lineup is definitely different. Texas Bike Guy says oy vey. Yeah. But yeah, the lineup is definitely a little bit different. But it's you're gonna probably see lineups like this during spring training. And the way I see it too is, God forbid, I hate bringing up injuries, but let's just say if there is injuries throughout the season, you might see some weird lineups during the regular season. I mean, you don't want to, but it's possible. So, again, it's spring training, but let's just see how these guys perform. But let's get into some of these predictions, folks. With Gerrit Cole on the mound today, what are we thinking for Gerrit Cole? Spring training debut. How many pitches does he throw? What are we thinking? Yeah, let's see what the lineup does. Yeah, Spencer Jones, Sean Browning, I'm right there with you. Let's see curious to see Peraza. I'm curious to see Peraza, what he does in today's game. So, and Austin Wells. Let's see. Maybe Austin Wells hits a homer today. So, you're saying 45 pitches for Gerrit Cole. 40 pitches max for Gerrit Cole. That's what I'm thinking too there, Nosebleed. I'm thinking 40 pitches is going to be what he throws the most. Clint's saying 45 to 55. Snell saying 2 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts. I'm going to give Gerrit Cole 4 strikeouts and 1 walk. And I'd say, I'll say he gives up a run. So I give him 4 strikeouts, 1 walk. Probably go just maybe, a few innings. Probably go 3 innings. Buckeye saying 30 pitches, 1 strikeout, 1 walk. Okay, I like it. Snell saying 45. I'm going 40. I'm going to go 40 pitches. Peraza, Cabrera, Velasquez, and the old man Goldie infield. Yeah, let's go. Clint's agreeing. He's saying 4 strikeouts, hopefully no runs. Yeah, for sure. I'm saying 1. I think he'll give up 1. I think he'll give up one run. Is what I'm thinking. But if he doesn't give up any runs, even better. So I think he'll have a good outing, though. I feel good about. I do feel good about Gerrit Cole. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking for Gerrit Cole as far as his outing goes. And we got my boy Gusto in the building. Shout out to Gusto. He says like, share, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. What up, Gusto? How's it going? Max, let me see. Let me see if I can find the Jays lineup. Hold on, man. Let me see if I could pull it up. But while I'm doing that, who's hitting a home run today? Who's going who's hitting some homers? What are we thinking? Yeah, appreciate you, Clint. Thanks for tuning in, man. Thank you for your support. Have a good day. Have a good day or night at work. I don't know where you are, but have a good one at work. Let me pull up that Jays lineup. I actually have it. That's the Blue Jays lineup right there, Max. So Joey Loperfido leading off. Anthony Santander, who the Blue Jays signed this offseason. He'll be batting second. Will Wagner batting third. Addison Barger batting fourth. He'll be cleanup. Or Elvis Martinez playing second base. Alan Roden playing left field. Tyler Heineman at the dish. Arjun Namala playing shortstop. And RJ Shrek playing DH. Shrek. Okay, we got some Disney characters. So Goldie, Belly, and Jones hitting home runs. Ken is saying no home runs. Jones and Belly. Okay. Max is saying Cole is not giving up any runs. All right. Sunil saying Wells, Goldie, Bellinger, Jones. I think I got Jones. I got Jones and Austin Wells, man. Those are going to be my two guys for home runs. AAA lineup: Schneider, afraid of Coltrane. Yes, indeed. But we'll see. We'll see what the lineup does against the Blue Jays. And we got SGA Sports Channel in the chat. What up, SGA Sports Channel? How's it going? What is going on? The Crybabies. Yeah, I was hoping we would have seen Vlad Guerrero Jr. in today's game. That would have been cool. But he looks like he won't be in tonight's lineup. So, but no worries. So let me ask you all this question: How many double plays did the Yankees hit into? Did the Yankees hit into double plays today? What are we thinking? Let me know your thoughts, folks. Let me know what you all are thinking for double plays. What do we got for double plays? So Texas Buckeye saying 3. Sean Browning is saying 1. What else we got for double plays? Who else? Come on. Nosebleed saying 0. I'm going to say 1. I'll say 1. I think they're going to hit into 1 double play today. I got 1 double play. But score predictions. What do we got for score predictions? What do we got for score predictions? I think, you know what? I think with the lineup that the Blue Jays have and with the Yankees lineup, Garrett Cole pitching, I'm gonna go 6-2. I'll go 6-2. Buckeyes saying 5-1. Sean Browning saying 7-0. Gusto saying 4-2. SGA Sports Talk Channel is going Yankees 10, Jays 5. Nosebleed's going 6-5. Okay, Ken's going zero double plays. What's up, Jonathan? How's it going? But yeah, I got 6-2 for a final score in today's game. Sunil's going 7-3. All right. All right. 7-3. I'll take that, but I'll go 6-2. Jonathan's saying 7-4. What else we got for scores? Ken's saying that the game is going to end in a tie 3-3. Yeah, yesterday's game against Phillies, that ended in a 7-7 tie. New York Sinatra will be playing loud and clear. Like to see that, man. Although the New York song won't be being played at Yankee Stadium if they lose. I know a lot of fans were getting fed up with that. Yeah, you got used to it, but I'm all right with that. SGA Sports Channel, can we collab together on April 11th on a Giants versus Yankees play-by-play? What time is that game? Maybe. We could talk, man. I might be able to. What time does that game start? Let's see. I'll pull up that schedule right now. That'd be cool to do a play-by-play with another fan from another team. I think that'd be fun. So that's a 7:05 Eastern Standard Time. Let's see. Yeah, SGA. Yeah, so it's 4:05 for you, 5:05 for me. So I'm an hour ahead of you. When we get closer towards that date, since it's a little over a month, I'll let you know. I'm definitely interested. I think I'd be down. I'd be down. So yeah, like I said, let's get closer towards that date. It's a Friday night. Still gives me enough time because I gotta do some stuff in the evening, but that should be all right. That should be all right. I'm like I said, let's talk when we get closer towards that date. And also, I don't know, I don't have like any social media except for X. I don't know if you have a Twitter account. If not, I can type my email and you can email me and we can maybe work something out for sure. I'd be down though. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, again, Gusto saying, "Oh, you have X? Okay. Message me on X, dude. My Twitter handle is right under my username here. That's my Twitter handle right there. So feel free to message me on X so that way, and we can follow each other. Yeah, because based on your logo, I see you like all the Bay Area teams. So yeah, like I said, I think it'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, send me a message, man. That would be awesome. I would love to do something like that. No doubt. So, but I appreciate it, man. Thanks for asking. So it's always fun. But yeah, let's talk food, people. What are we doing for food? What's for dinner? What's for late lunch? What's for breakfast? Again, I know I got people in different parts of the world, different parts of the country. So what's everybody doing? What are we doing for food? Sean Browning said grits. All right. Every time somebody says grits, I always think of my cousin Vinny. Because you always hear about grits when he's in the movie. Such a great movie. I love the movie My Cousin Vinny. But yeah, what are we doing for food? I actually just ate a little bit ago. I made myself a sandwich. I was a little hungry, so ate a little something. We got Norman Soto from Puerto Rico. What's up, man? Buckeye saying barbacoa and sweet potato. Okay. Can't find my channel on X. SGA, type in your Twitter. What's your Twitter name? I'll come. I'll find you. It should just be the strike zone 4. Eggplant parmesan with linguine and garlic bread. Oh my God, gusto. You know, if you were close by, I would come over immediately. I'd just knock on the door. I would knock on the door. I wouldn't come into your house like Kramer, but I'll come by like all uninvited. Like, yo, what about that eggplant parmesan? You gonna hook it up? It's Friday. Yeah, Friday nights, it's pizza nights, man. I already know. And I know what you're doing opening day, too. I appreciate you, my man. I can't wait till we go to the game on that Sunday against the Rockies with Rodney joining us. What's up, Jeffy? How's it going? Angel hair pasta with meat sauce, 2 sausages, Caesar salad, and breadsticks. Okay. That's a dinner, all right. No doubt. Cool. JD Martinez to the Yankees. It's not a thing yet. They've reached out to him, but it's not exactly a thing yet. Like I said, I wouldn't mind it on a 1-year deal with incentives. I wouldn't mind that deal at all. Yeah, they're definitely interested. They're definitely interested. So let's see if anything comes out of it. And it's like a couple days ago when Nolan Arenado was in the lineup for the Cardinals. It was an audition for Arenado to the Yankees, but didn't exactly have himself a good game. Sunil, I could easily get Makani chicken here, right? We do have some Indian restaurants. Now, I know some of those Indian restaurants, I think they're owned by folks from Nepal, but no big deal. It's still good. Maybe you should fly out here and just bring the chicken Makani to me, because I am not leaving my couch. My couch is my home, and most of you know that. Martinez against left-handed pitching has a WRC plus of 139. I mean, that's a great stat, man. I mean, that's a fantastic stat. So out of curiosity, let's see what he did last year. I don't know if he did much. I mean, overall, he had a good career. Definitely a little bit on the older side. Yeah, I mean, he's going to be 38 in August. Played 120 games last season, 16 home runs, 235 batting average, WRC plus of 108, slugging of 406, on-base percentage of 320. So as far as his projections go, they're saying his batting average is going to go up by a point. OBP is going to drop to 311, slugging to 412. WRC plus is going to drop a little bit to 103. As I said, I wouldn't mind him on a 1-year deal with incentives. But let me know what you all think. I mean, I'm all for the homemade, but you're gonna have to fly out here and bring it to me, dude. OPS plus or WRC? Your barbacoa has no eyeballs in it. That's good news. Ooh, eyeballs in food. Oh, no. There's eyeballs in food, man. not my thing personally. I know some folks are probably into it. I'm really not that into it, but that's just me. But real quick, I do appreciate everybody tuning in, though. Thank you all for tuning in. Make sure you all hit that like button, hit that subscribe, share this channel out with everybody you know. Let's break that. Let's break that 1,500. All right, and I don't know if SGA Sports Channel is still in the chat, but I did see you follow me on X, so I followed you back there, man. So yeah, hopefully we can get together for a play-by-play for April 11th. I think that'll be a lot of fun. That would be pretty cool, and get to see Willie Adames play. That'll be fun. What's up, Dev? How's it going, man? What is going on, Dev? All this eyeball talk reminds you of Indiana Jones? Oh, man. Yeah, just like Grits and my cousin Vinny. I've never really had like legitimate grits. So I'm just trying to, and I'm looking to see if there's any other updates with for the Yankees, but it doesn't look like it other than, obviously Garrett Cole making his spring start tonight. Luis Hill shut down because of a shoulder injury. Boone said it's not, elbow related, which is good news. Brew Breaker, he's going to miss some time with, with fractured 3 ribs. Thanks, man. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. See, SGA saying, I really love the MLB regular seasons because the games, the time they go to extra, I think you meant to say extra innings, and the game never ends when it goes back. No, I don't. No open panels during the play. You're talking about the play-by-plays. I mean, either way, whether it's play-by-play or pre-games, I don't think about it. It's been a while since I did an open panel. I may have to do one before the season starts. So, I might do one just to get see what fans are thinking. Chilled monkey brains. Oh boy, now we're talking. Yeah, no, you're good, Sunil. Yeah, I don't, like I said, I'm not doing open panels on like play-by-plays or pre-games. So no open panels there. But like I said, I want to do a open panel one of these days. Oh, during the play, yeah, Sunil, no play-by-plays or open panels on play-by-plays. I've done it a few times. I'm not a fan of it. So yeah, Waffle Houses in Colorado, get the cheese grits and scattered, smothered, and yeah, buddy. Yeah, there's definitely Waffle Houses out here. I probably had grits a couple of times. I mean, the places I went, I'm not wasn't impressed. Maybe I ate it at the wrong place. Maybe I do need to go to Waffle House there, Spinning Mantis. We'll see. Yeah, well, at some point I would want the game to end, man, because I hate for these games to go like 13, 14 innings, even though sometimes it is fun. But at some point I would want the game to end, but Extra inning games could be fun. Of course, they're a little bit more short now, especially with the ghost runner on second base. Extra innings during like the postseason or World Series now, that's fun, I think. Oh, it's your dad's birthday today? Well, happy birthday to your dad. Yeah, Ken's saying he lived in Alabama for 8 years, never acquired the taste for grits. Yeah, I haven't really acquired a taste for it. I've had it a couple of times. I did go to when I was in California. I was around the Hollywood area, and I went to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and I had their grits, and I wasn't that impressed with it. Maybe I don't know. I haven't acquired a taste for it yet. So yeah, I know we called a 12 inning game last season. I mean, some extra inning games is fine. I wouldn't want it to happen all the time though. But I remember before the Ghost Runner rule came about. I mean, some of those extra inning games, man, they were long. And historically, there's been some long games there. So yes, indeed. Oh, your dad's 69. Cool, man. That's cool, Dev. But that's what we got, though, folks. That's what we got. But you know, I just hope the Yankees don't sustain any other injuries during spring training, man. We need as many of these guys to be healthy and ready to go for spring training. We don't even. I mean, nobody really knows the status of Giancarlo Stanton right now. Who knows what's going on with him? Let's hope nothing serious with Luis Hill. I mean, Brew Breaker, he's going to miss some time, but I'm not that concerned about Brew Breaker. When it comes to Scott Effross, he's another one. I mean, has Scott Effross even pitched 5 innings for the Yankees? I mean, this guy hardly pitched ever since he was traded to the Yankees. So, who knows what's going on with him. I know Jake Cousins, he's supposed to, I believe, begin his throwing program on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. So hopefully that all goes well. And Clayton Beater, I don't know what the extent of his. I know he's had some shoulder issues. Let's hope he's able to recover and and come to the bullpen. So yeah, the Yankees have a lot of bullpen depth. I'm not too concerned about their bullpen. Somehow, some way, they figure it out with the bullpen, and the bullpen they kill it every year. I mean, they just do. Yeah, they do a good job of scouting these bullpen arms and getting good arms. So maybe the extra inning ghost runner rule should have an extra runner on first in addition to second base the longer the games go. Nah. Just I just want the runner on second. There doesn't need to be 2 runners, or have a runner on first base. Have a ghost runner on first base. I think that would make the game a little bit more interesting. But I don't want 2 ghost runners during extra innings. One is enough. One is enough. Like they're continuing ways to try and change the game. I don't want their. I'm good on 2. I'm good on 1 runner. Yeah, he's come out of the pen a couple times. He's looked all right. I mean, he's just trying to find his way, work on his mechanics. I think he's going to be really good I've seen some highlights of Fernando Cruz. He's got a nasty splitter, man. That dude's got a nasty splitter. That was a good trade by the Yankees. You know, we knew that Trevino was going to get moved at some point. And I think the Yankees, I think, had a good deal in that one. Jared's saying he doesn't mind the pitch clock. I've gotten used to the pitch clock. I mean, it doesn't bother me anymore. So, yeah, like I said, I don't have any. I have no issues with the pitch clock. Pitch clock is fine. I'm cool with the pitch clock. Definitely, again, the game is definitely sped up. They're trying to make the games a little. They're trying to make the games more sped up. There are certain things I don't mind. But I do. I got with that pitch clock. With that pitch clock though, I do, or without the pitch clock, with the pitch clock. If Nomar Garciaparra was playing in today's game, that guy would get hit with so many violations. But I do miss that adrenaline rush of, like when guys like Nomar Garciaparra would fix his gloves, dig his cleats into the dirt, getting ready, warming up, and then swinging his bat around, and then is ready to go. The pitcher's ready to go. So, but yeah, you don't really get to see that anymore. You're not going to see that anymore. Yeah, SGA Sports Talk channel. Well, like I said, we'll talk more, man. Once we get closer towards that date, I'll make sure that I'm available, and yeah, we could make something happen, dude. We'll talk more about it there, dude. I got you. Yeah, Jared. I mean, the White Sox. It's probably going to be another bad year for them. It'll be a while till they get back on their feet. So, and it happens with a lot of teams. They go through these slumps, and then it takes them some years to. It takes them some years to develop, but eventually they find their way. I mean, look at the Orioles. I mean, they had some bad seasons for a while. Now they're looking a lot better. They got some good young talent on their team. So cruise control, Stroman, Warren. Yeah. Stroman and Warren insurance now due to Hill. Yeah. I mean, Stroman, there was a reason that, Cashman said that, if they're going to try and figure it out with Stroman. I mean, Stroman's made it clear that he's not going to come out. He's not a bullpen guy, and he's not. He had every right to say that he is a starter. I know some fans didn't really appreciate him saying that, but I mean, I agree with what he's saying. I don't blame him for what he said. He's not an $18.5 million bullpen arm. He's a starter, plain and simple. So, we'll just have to wait and see how things play out. Let's see what happens with the MRI. But, my biggest question really is still going to be Giancarlo Stanton, people. It's still going to be Giancarlo Stanton. How much time is he going to miss? And if he misses time, who's going to fill in that DH role? Who's going to be that guy? Is it Pereira? Is it Everson Pereira? Does he play the DH role? Is it Ben Rice? Does he fulfill that DH role? They have options. So, Pereira could very well fill in that role. He may not be able to play the outfield yet because, he is recovering from Tommy John. So I don't know when he'll be able to take the outfield, but, you could see him take over that DH role. Ben Rice is another name. I mean, Dominic Smith, he's another name who, he hit a couple of homers in the last couple of spring training games. Dominguez, well, he'll probably get some time at DH, but not as much, not full time. And I don't want him to get a full time DH role. That I do not want for Dominguez. Yeah, Sean. I mean, starting and bullpen pitching, they're different. Yeah, they're absolutely different. So, like I said, it'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the DH spot. Texas Buckeye said, "I'd rather have Judge plant his feet in the box than Nomar." Oh, yeah. All day, every day. Cruise control. Spencer Jones. He's not going to make the opening day roster. I could see him being called up. I could see him being called up when they expand the roster in September. I could definitely see that. There could be a possibility of having him and Dominguez play together. That's been talked about many times. Maybe we see Spencer Jones next year. But I could see a scenario where he does get called up when the roster expands, or if there's like some major freak injuries, then maybe he could get called up too. But he's going to start off in the minors, and he needs to work on not striking out so much. And hopefully he can get that. Hopefully he can get that percentage down, because again, 40. He was almost at 40% last season, which is insane. But that's what we got, folks. That's what we got. That's all I got for now. That's all I'm going to talk about for now. As always, thank you all for tuning in. I'm probably going to wrap it up right here. So appreciate everybody hanging out, chatting, and having these conversations. Can't wait to do the regular season pregames. We are not that far off. We are, about, I believe, 27 days away. So stay tuned, folks. March 1st is tomorrow, and spring regular season's almost here. So let's just hope we get some good news in this next week when it comes to the players that are hurt. Let's see what news we get. But I do appreciate everybody tuning in. Thank you all for coming on. Make sure you all hit that like button if you haven't yet. And if you're watching this on the rerun, hit that like button. It does really help out with the channel. I would greatly appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button if you aren't subscribed yet, if you're watching this for the first time. And share this channel out with everybody you know. I would greatly appreciate it. And I will see you all next time. Enjoy your Friday evening. Enjoy your weekend. You all have a good one. Have a good night, everyone. Have a good Friday night. Have a good weekend.